Hello! SANDMARC has recently released their Prolight collection, and they have reached out to me and sent me a copy of their RGB version. This one has just landed in my mailbox and I cannot wait to show it to you guys. First things first, let's do an unboxing. So, you get the light with a removable diffuser in addition to the already frosted glass. They include a 1/4-inch mount connector, a USB A to C cable to charge the light, a little microfiber carrying pouch, and a small instruction sheet. Without going too much into specs, this light has some really cool features for its size. It's only 13mm thick and weighs 190 grams, such as the fact that you can go all the way from 1000 to 10,000 degrees Kelvin, making it very versatile in terms of light temperature. It also has a maximum brightness of 770 lux at 0.5 meter. One cool thing that you can do with this light is that you can increment the brightness by increments of 1. That is great because you can choose exactly how much light you're gonna need, especially when you want to go under 10, because a lot of lights out there cannot go under 10 by increments, and that is a bit of a problem when you want to have a little bit of lighting only and you want to choose that exact amount of light, but you don't want to go from 0 to 10, but you want to go, for example, from 0 to 1, 0 to 5, or just, you know, any number in between. It has a CRI index of 96 plus, which makes it very good for filming and for photography because the reproduction of the colors is very close to real life. So you will get very good colors from the reflection of this light. With its 3000 mAh, SANDMARC claims that you can get up to 11 hours of light at 5% brightness and up to 90 minutes at full power. And that, my friends, is a really good news. The reason for that is that the size of this thing is really small, really tiny, and you can have a lot of juice without having to think about charging it for longer shoots, or if you just need continuous light for a longer or extended period of time. As a note here, the power output of this light actually surprised me because I was not expecting such a little package to be so powerful. So I don't think you are going to need the full power for 90 minutes. You're probably going to use it maybe at 50%, which gives you a good 4 hours of battery. The build quality of this light feels sturdy. It's made of aluminum all around, besides the frosted part here with the LEDs, which is made of plastic. But otherwise you can feel that this is sturdy, it's not gonna break anytime soon. It has a small OLED screen which allows you to see the settings that you're using and to change them quickly. If you didn't subscribe yet, please do so, like, share, this helps me a lot. This new Prolight series, like many other SANDMARC products, is geared toward iPhone users due to its size and characteristics. And its size is actually about the same size as an iPhone 11 Pro. I have an iPhone 11, so I'm showing you here the size comparison, and you can see that we're not that far from the size of the iPhone. While I know it is geared towards iPhone users, I like to shoot with my camera. So I decided to do a few tests to see how the light performs using my camera, and here they are. One of the cool things that I really enjoyed about this light is the fact that it has effects, such as police car, ambulance, SOS, color cycling, so you get different colors. I have tested a couple of those, the police car and the lightning, which I'm going to show you right here. So there are basically three things that you can change to reach those 16 million hues. That is the hue, obviously, the saturation and the brightness. So the way it works is you have the hue, which allows you to change through all the colors of the rainbow. You have the saturation, which allows you to decide how much color or how vibrant you want the colors to be into the light. And you finally have the brightness, which allows you to change the amount of light that you want when you're shooting. Another cool thing, and this is probably my favorite about this light, is the fact that you can use it for your YouTube setup. I wanted to have such a small RGB light for a while now to be able to lit up my studio the way I want. Most specifically, use it as a background light. You could put it on the shelf, or you could put it on the floor, for example, to set a specific mood. And the cool thing is that it has a way to just cycle through colors if you want to. That way you don't always use blue, always use red, or you use green, but you can just let the light decide and cycle through so that you can set a different mood, or you can just make it more interesting. The diffuser that comes in the box with the light, which is this one right here, is very handy because on top of this frosted little screen here, you can diffuse the light even more and make it more pleasing. The fact that the light source is so small makes the light a little bit harsher. Therefore, including an additional diffuser in the box is actually very welcome. This light is small, yet very powerful. And as you can tell, I mean, I don't know if you can see the size of this thing, but you can literally fit it anywhere. You can put it in a pocket, you can put it in your camera bag. So this light gives you a lot of freedom in terms of power and autonomy. And let's not forget that you get 60 million hues right into your pocket, and you can bring it anywhere, which is pretty amazing. And honestly, with the price of this light, I don't think you can go wrong. So if you want to improve your photography or your videos, and if you want to add some more light into your shots, or simply you want to have a better setup for YouTube, I advise you to give it a shot, try it out. So in terms of cons, there's only one con that I found with this light, and that is the fact that when you want to change a setting, you have a little wheel on the side here, up and down, plus and minus, and you have to basically press it up or down and wait for the setting to change. Like if you want to go through the different hues, you can't just pick red, pick green, pick blue, pick anything in between. You have to wait for the numbers to go down and the light to change bit by bit, which makes it a little bit slower to change settings on the spot. Same thing for changing the brightness, or if you want to change the saturation. That is not a big deal. Once again, the light is 99% perfect. That is that 1% of cons that I could find with this light, and that is it. So, my final word for this review is, if you want a pocketable small light that works great, that you can bring with you anywhere, that you can put in a bag and have some light on the go, I would definitely go with this SANDMARC Prolight. What are your views on this light? Did you order one? Are you going to order one? Let me know, I'm curious. And like always, I see you in my next video. Take care. Cheers.